We are learning the balance part, about how the balance is developed in our life. And I want to tell you an interesting story about the cat. Actually, it's called a writing reflex. Many of you have heard about it. Writing reflex. If you drop a cat from high level, the cat has a reflex where the cat will turn in certain ways and land on the feet. This is called writing reflex. Cat will not land on the back or anything like that. And I just want to show you what that reflex is, and you can practice that a little bit. And because it starts with the neck, the first thing, supposing you lift up the cat and drop her, the first thing the cat will do will lift the neck up and correct the neck position. So supposing your neck is like this, okay? Now, just do a couple of movements with me. This is the beginning. We're not cats, but we can train ourselves to train these muscles. So do like that, and turn a little bit sideways and rotate it like your circular movement, and then come back to the front position. Same thing you do on the other side. Your chin to the chest. That's not a correct position, and let the neck really be hanged. Let the neck really be loose, the head be loose, and come around and correct the position. Now, recognize that when the head is straight like this, there's 10 pounds weight on the neck. Only 10 pounds the neck is. But supposing the head is like this, 70, 80 degrees, the head exerts about 70 pounds weight on the neck muscles. That's not good. And same thing happens in a cat also. Cat wants to have the least amount of head weight in order to straighten it up. So it's straight. You notice it will straighten out like that. Once it straightens out, the other thing that cat does is also the spine. So I just want you to do this particular practice. We will get more into it. Develop and roll yourself a little bit. The spine is turning out like this. This will be useful when we go further into the Tai Chi movements. But it is a cat reflex movement. This is only for the spine right now. The cat turns the spine and flips over. It is able to adjust the pelvic part, the hind part easily. And if you do this, now you move your pelvis also a little bit. Gradually you will notice that you can do all this without losing the balance. Of course, we are doing other things with it, wider base and all. So come back. This writing reflex practice is a very essential practice when you go further into the balance practices. Now, I'll mention one thing before we go further, is that this is not only helpful from the neck, but there are two other organs that are very essential for balance, and we'll practice that separately. One is the inner ear. The inner ear has called semicircular canals, and anytime the baby raises the neck and all that, that's what's happening. Baby is developing the sense of position that way. The second part is the eyes, watching open. And the third, of course, everything is being analyzed in the back, called the cerebellum. So continue these couple of practices and see how we can develop a great balance going forward.